Will the gavel go back?
I'll be glad to hand it back if he's willing to accept it.
I'll accept it. And thank you for your leadership during those challenging
I
discussions.
killed half my salad in that time, so that was a chore. Okay.
All right,
Are we live?
we are.
I would like to welcome the public to our public, to the public meeting of the Henry County Redevelopment Commission. We're operating according to the budget, or according to the agenda that we just got from Mr. Murphy only minutes before the meeting started, which is different from the one that I had almost memorized that you had sent out a day or two earlier.
I kept thinking of reasons to change it.
So, first item on the agenda, the minutes of our October 10, 2025 meetings, both executive session and public meeting. Are there additions or corrections to either set of minutes? If not, they'll stand approved as circulated with my thanks. Financial information. Corey, you want to walk us through that, please?
Sure. The balance in the general fund is at the top of the chart there, $121,748. And then you have our expenses, which is the budget for 2025 out of this fund. We budgeted a little over $87,000. We've spent a little over $38,000. And you can see the income going into that account, where we stand there. The largest portion of the income is farm rental, and we don't receive the second farm rental until sometime in December. The next section are invoices paid out of the operating account since our last meeting. They're detailed there on the chart. There are 3 of them in the amount of $672.24. The next section on the back of that page are invoices paid out of the TIF accounts since the last meeting, totaling $335,845.24. I will point out, third from the bottom, Lycans Contracting, $314,254.78. I am requesting, or have already sent an invoice to be reimbursed for half of that. So that is that translates or connects over to the obligated funds report, line 7, the Ready 2 project, where our contract before the change order was $993,000 in round figures. We'll end up getting half of that back. And so I just wanted to point out to you that this Lycans contract bill is actually the second pay application to Lycans. And so I have sent 2 invoices to the region, and it's always 50% of what we pay Lycans. And so that money will eventually start flowing back as a reimbursement like we planned it all along. The obligated funds, it too, like the agenda, changed. So the obligated funds that you received via email, the one in your packet is more accurate and more up to date. And so let me walk you through quickly. Still on line 7, the Ready 2 project. You all approved an increase to that amount. And last meeting I said it was going to be up to $198,000. We got quotes back from Lycans, and it's more like $125,000 is what the increase was for the 2 change orders that we talked about at the last meeting. So that's one change. We also added line 15 in that same section. That was approved at the last meeting by resolution. And line 16, that was approved at the last meeting also. Those are the changes, and I would entertain any questions. Otherwise, I'd appreciate a motion ratifying those invoices.
I'll make a motion to ratify the invoices paid.
I'll second.
Is there discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Carries. Thank you. Thank you, Corey. Next item seeks to authorize all actions requested by the title company, including signature of a deed related to the sale of the Shell building. Are there actions in addition to execution of the deed?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to be very, I'm trying to prevent another meeting just to do this. I mean, I think we're all in consensus that we agreed to sell the Shell building.
We did indeed.
And I signed the purchase agreement as authorized, but the title company, I'm not picking on the title company, but they'll ask for certain verification. And if it's not reflected in the minutes, then Jim and I have determined that I really don't have the authority unless it's reflected in the minutes. And so that is the goal for both 3 and 4.
Right.
Item 3 and 4 is just, we want the meeting minutes. If you agree, the meeting minutes of this meeting is Corey Murphy is authorized to sign the deed on behalf of the Redevelopment Commission and any other reasonable requests of, information that the title company may.
Same set of resolutions dealing with 2 different parcels.
Yes.
So, I would entertain a motion that Corey Murphy be authorized and directed to execute and deliver the deed for the sale, to complete the sale of the Shell building as previously authorized. If the title company requests any further actions on behalf of the Redevelopment Commission, I would suggest that the motion cover those, assuming they're consistent with the sale of that parcel.
So I will make the motion that he has the ability to sign, as well as any other reasonable actions needed by the title company.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There is. Is there further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. It carries. I would entertain a motion, similar motion, with respect to the sale of Lot 4 in Aitchison subdivision to Ennio, or is it going to be Ennio that?
It'll be an entity controlled by NEO.
Okay, so it needs to be that Corey be authorized to execute and deliver a deed to NEO or its designee in completion of the sale of Lot 4 in Aitchison subdivision, and such other actions as are required by the title company consistent with selling the lot to NEO. Is there such a motion?
There is.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there further discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Carries. Thank you. Professional fees for Affordable Housing Solutions of Henry County, Spiceland parcel. This will require some explanation.
So this is a recommendation or a request for me to continue to partner with that nonprofit as they seek to build homes across our county in the up to 80% AMI, area median income. They've identified a parcel in Spiceland, and it needs some survey work, it needs some subdivision work, and I'm asking for up to $10,000 from the Redevelopment Commission to cover those professional fees on behalf of that project as a way to continue to support their mission. And part of our mission too is to a wide variety of housing opportunities across our county.
And we're currently working with them on another project?
Well, we donated the lot in Middletown for their first build.
Okay.
And then as they identify other parcels that are near or in serving or benefiting our TIF district, I think we should consider other professional fees. And this is the first example of that.
And you're asking that we obligate up to 10,000?
Yes.
Is that from the general fund then for it, or?
I would want the flexibility from either source. I might take it from the general fund because we've already got it in the budget.
And the other source?
And the other source would be one of our TIF accounts.
Okay.
Specifically, either I-70 State Road 3 or the Spiceland Draper account
Because of location.
because of location.
Okay.
So we haven't previously earmarked dollars for these types of projects that then you just bring forth the project when it happens, or have we? Since I've not been part of that in the past.
So good question. The general fund budget is usually our projects.
Okay,
And then the obligated funds sheet represents all the other mischievous stuff that we get into, and that was a joke. And so this is an example of that.
How many properties have they done now in the county?
Well, they've got one under construction. They're pursuing probably another 3 to 5 in Newcastle, and then at least
Okay.
2 to 4 in Spiceland. And they're talking to Louisville, and we won't be able to help on all, but where it makes sense.
Okay.
And let me further give you an example of what I mean by 80% of AMI. And I needed this for myself. That is a family of 4 making $65,000 a year. That is the clientele. That is their target customer in terms of price point of the home. So it is going to be as close to 200 or below 200 as possible. So any way they can lower the cost on development to reach that price point,
So they build them, they build the home?
they do.
Okay, and then sell it to,
Yes.
How do they advertise how they apply? People apply for that?
They are working with local banks that already have programs geared towards that price point.
People in the queue?
Yes.
Interesting.
So the way I understand it is the bank would qualify the family, and then there is a deed restriction placed on the home where they have to live there for so many years. I don't know the exact number, but it prevents a flip. It prevents going in and just living there for 60 days and turning around and trying to sell for a profit. They're similar to a Habitat for Humanity agreement, but this is a traditional mortgage. Through, well, strike that. It is a mortgage product through a financial institution geared towards that price point.
Citizen State Bank work with them?
I don't know who they're working with.
So, you would like us to authorize up to $10,000 for that purpose?
Yes, and we'll pay the vendors directly if you approve it. We're not writing a check to affordable housing. We'll pay the surveyor, and if we need to get an attorney involved or a title company involved, whatever it needs to accomplish to do the subdivision.
These 3 to 5 that are currently in process are not in a particular subdivision, are
No.
not contiguous to each other, and they're
This is
just
infill development.
various places around the community, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's trying to help where we've got empty tooth syndrome, where we've demoed homes that
Got you.
puts a property back in the tax bracket. I mean,
So they use the land
tax
bank?
base.
Do they use the
Sometimes.
land bank?
I think we've got a couple of properties for them, 2, 3.
And this falls to the County Redevelopment Commission rather than the city?
Well, this one is in Spiceland, so
Okay. Okay.
I'll make a motion to authorize up to $10,000 for the affordable housing solution, property and spice.
Is there a second? If not, the motion's
I'll
about to fail. There's a second. Is there further discussion? If not, as many as favor the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Carries. Thank you. You want to talk about number 6 here, Corey?
So number 6 is related to, so I keep referring back to the obligated funds report. Number 6 is related to item number 10, or line 10, and then also line 13. So we're already involved in this project. This is the Ashbury Fields. This is a residential development project north of Newcastle, and this allows us to be reimbursed. When I say us, you, the County Redevelopment Commission, to be reimbursed $186,375 of Ready One funds that went into this project for infrastructure. And so this is, I've had Jim review the agreement. It is an agreement between the County Redevelopment Commission and the East Central Indiana Regional Partnership. It is a conduit for the state to send us Ready One funds.
Have we already spent the money?
We have.
That's what I thought. So this would be a boon to our financial state.
Yeah, I was joking with somebody. I said, well, if they don't approve it, I guess we won't get reimbursed. And you've already agreed to spend the money.
And spend.
And spend.
Is there a motion to approve this request?
So moved.
Second?
Sure, second.
Is there
I
further
think you like
In the
discussion?
that.
corner. Yeah.
Is there further discussion? If not, as many as favor the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Carries. Thank you.
Kind of related, unrelated, with Ready One, have we performed on pretty much everything we applied for with
That
Ready
was the
One?
last, I believe that's the last dollars for the projects in Henry County.
So we've moved through Ready One pretty well, pretty smooth.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the toughest, right? In terms of, the original funding was for the YMCA project. And it got pulled back because of timeline concerns, because of Ready One timeline. And the Ashbury Fields project happened to be at the right time in the right place, from a timing perspective.
So we're about done with Ready One.
We are.
Ready One's about ready to
Yep.
go off the paperwork.
Right.
It's good. I mean, I think that's successful. I mean,
Yeah.
Was it hard also because it was our first, the process we're more used to now?
Maybe
Will it be just as hard?
Well,
as
so Ready 2 is a little different,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last item is,
We have to sign bonds.
yeah, and I don't know that we need to be in session for you guys to sign your bonds.
Is there, excuse me, further business to come before the commission? If not, we'll stand adjourned with my thanks.